Hello ladies and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you in-depth makeup tutorial for beginners on how to create a base on textured skin and stunning eyeshadow look for hooded eyes using affordable makeup products. So stay cozy and keep watching. The first step in my makeup routine is applying a primer, and today I'm using a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This primer is really good if you have textured skin, so it will blur out any skin imperfections and texture. Also will make your skin ready to prepare your foundation. Make sure you press it well on your skin, especially your T-zone. And today I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade 220. It's a lightweight, oil-free and gives a smooth natural matte finish while blurring pores and texture. I really recommend it for all skin types, especially acne-prone skin or oily skin. I will apply it evenly across my face, focusing on areas that need more coverage. Then I will blend it out for a seamless look. It melts into the skin effortlessly and feels super lightweight. Then I will take a sponge to distribute it more evenly and press it really well into my skin. This will make the finish flawless, matte, natural and perfect for all-day look. And now I'm using Catrice Magic Shaper palette, which is a creamy contour, blush and highlight palette that is perfect for sculpting and defining the face. Starting with the contour, I'm using the darker brown shade in the palette, placing it along the cheekbones, jawline and forehead for a natural sculpted effect. I like to first apply it with a brush, then blend it later with a fluffier brush for a precise application because we don't want the look to be muddy. What I really love about this palette, it's really beginner friendly as it's blending out seamlessly. This formula is super creamy and melts into the skin effortlessly. And the result is a perfectly sculpted face with a natural seamless finish. Now for blush, I'm using this stunning shade from Magic Shaper palette. I will apply it first with a brush. It's super creamy and blends like a dream. I will apply it on the higher cheekbones and blend it upwards for a lifted effect. And as you can see, the formula melting into my skin, giving a soft natural flush without looking patchy. It adds the perfect touch of color, fresh, radiant and effortless. For conceal and highlight, I'm using this Max Factor Pan Stick Foundation, which is really good as a formula to do this job. The formula of this foundation is really creamy and blendable, easy to blend for beginners and will give you a good amount of coverage. Again, I like to apply it with a flat brush so it will give me a precise application. So I will use it for my under eyes, my forehead, the bridge of the nose, the chin, and also to clean around my bronzer and contour. Now I will take this brush from Glam that got a sponge side on the other side of the brush, and I will use it to blend the foundation. As you can see, it's really blending the foundation easily and nicely on my skin, making it look like my skin. time to set everything in my place, and for this I'm using Maybelline Fit Me powder. But first, make sure you don't have any creasing before you apply it, because once you apply the powder, there is no way to go back. I will start from the T-zone, then I will apply it on the rest of my face for a long-lasting makeup. As you can see, by applying the powder with the buff, it's not only setting the face in place the whole day, but will also melt the foundation, the bronzer and the blush all as one layer, and it will look really nicely on your face, giving a flawless, seamless finish. Now to set my bronzer and blush, I'm using this LA Girl Glow Collection palette. First, I will be applying the bronzer using this fluffy brush. Then I will apply the blush side from the same palette. And what I really love about this palette, that it got all the shade that you need to have a radiant finish. Also, the quality is really good compared to the price, of course. And the makeup base is done. Let's do the lips. First, I'll start by lining my lips using the Wet n Wild brown lip liner. I really like brown lip liners because they work really good with my skin color, as it will give me the contoured and fuller lip effect. Not to mention, applying a brown lip liner underneath any lipstick will elevate the color immediately. It will make it very sophisticated and wearable. Now I will take Catrice lipstick in Dusty Rose color, and I will apply it all over my lips. This lip combo will elevate any makeup look that you will have because it's very versatile. And now with the same bronzer I used on my face, I will use a fluffy brush and I will contour my nose. For my brows, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brows Powder in chocolate color. But first, I like to use a spoolie to brush any products over my brows to make it ready for my brows application. And for this, I'm using an angled brush. Then I will start defining my brows, because I don't have much of brows and my brows tend to be a little bit bold and spare if I don't do this step. I like to add a little bit of color before I apply any brow pen or pencil. And this step will create shadow for your eyebrows and more dimension. But if you're lucky and you have thicker brows, you can skip this step because you want to have a natural looking brows. And here I'm showing you the guideline of your eyebrows, where they start and the arch and the end of your brows. Now I will brush my brows with a spoolie for more natural looking brows. And then I will take this slim Maybelline Brows Tattoo pencil in espresso color, and I will define the arch of my brows because I want it to look more defined. And as you can see, I'm going very light-handed at the end of my brows, creating more dimensions and thickness to my brows. Now I'm taking NYX Brows Glue to brush my brows up and make them look laminated. This will make your brows stay in place the whole day. It still will give you that bushy and natural looking brows. As you can see, my brows start to look really thicker and more natural. Now I will use this NYX Pro Fix stick to clean and shape my underbrows. I really like to use it because it will give me a precise application of this concealer. Then I will blend it with a synthetic brush and I will remove the excess with my fingers. And as you can see, by doing this step, my brows look more snatched and lifted. For my eye makeup, I'll be starting by using this Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. And with this eyeshadow base, less is more. So I will apply a little bit and then I will blend it with a fluffy brush all over my eyelid. And I'm in love with the formula of this eyeshadow base. I love the coverage because, as you can see, it's already cancelling any darkness and redness around my eyelid. And also it will set, so you don't need to set it with powder. So it will make the blending of your eyeshadows very easy. Not to mention, the eyeshadow will pop more. For eyeshadow, I'm using this Beauty Glazed Color Fusion eyeshadow palette. I really like the range of colors, not to mention the quality is really good. Also, it's very affordable. First, I will start by applying this light purple eyeshadow all over my eyelid as transition color, and then I will use a fluffy brush to spread it out because I have a bigger space between my brows and the eyelid. This step is crucial because we want to have a nice gradient for our eyeshadow later on. So make sure if you have hooded eyes to open your eyes while you're doing this step. And now I will take this darker purple eyeshadow. Make sure your eyes are open, look straight into the mirror, and then define your crease by drawing a line. And as you can see, I will apply it starting from the inner corner until the outer corner. Make sure you apply it gradually until you reach the preference that you like. Again, make sure your eyes are open if you have hooded eyes. Then I will take clean fluffy brush and I will blend the edges between the dark purple eyeshadow and the light purple eyeshadow because we want to have no harsh lines and we want a nice gradient for our eye makeup look. As you can see, when it's come to blending, I'm taking my brush side by side because I don't want to spread the dark purple eyeshadow all over my eyelid. Then I will take NYX eyeshadow base and I will create a cut crease. And for this, I'm taking a flat synthetic brush, I'm cutting the crease, then I'm stamping to create a softer cut crease. And now I will take a fluffy brush and I will spread the eyeshadow base evenly, and I will make sure that all the area is covered on my eyelid. Then I will take this beautiful yellow eyeshadow and I will apply it with a fluffier brush all over the area where I applied the eyeshadow base for the cut crease. Make sure when you apply the eyeshadow, apply it by the tapping motion because we don't want to disturb the eyeshadow base underneath. Then I will take this golden shimmery eyeshadow and I will apply it to highlight my inner corner. And for precise application, make sure you use a small pencil brush. And the eyes are done. Now let's finish up the look with applying some mascara. And today I'm using Kiko Milano Max Mode Mascara. I really love this mascara because it really adds volume and length to my lashes because I don't have much of lashes too. And because the look is very matte on the eyes, I will go blinded with the highlighter. So I like to apply the Mary Luminizer because it will give me the golden glowy look that I need for this makeup look. And I will apply it with a flat brush all over the higher cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, the side of my face and the chin to add extra glow to the look. And now I will apply corner falsies that I got from Shein. Now I will create some hair-like strokes for my eyebrows using Glam Brows Do. I will use the pen side, then I will go very light-handed to create the hair-like strokes. To add more shine and fullness to my lips, I'm using the same highlighter just in the center of my lips. And that's a final look, beautiful ladies. I hope you find this tutorial helpful and it will give you a guide to create a nice and stunning makeup look for this winter, even if you are a beginner. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.